well, like, what happened? And she told me that 4 students were stabbed, and they had died, and that she, and I said, well, how do you know that? And she said her sorority sister, who is a nursing student and attends school in Spokane, often when she's in town will stay at with my daughter and her roommates because they're all friends. They're the same. It's called a PC class. They all graduated together. They're PCs. I think they're PC 19s. So so her sorority sister called and told her, and the reason and I said, well, why did she know? And she said because of her boyfriend, Mom. He goes to UI, and so she's friends with the Pi Phis because he goes there. And I said, but how do the Pi Phis know? How do you know at 10 o'clock and we don't know until now? She goes, I don't know that. And I said, but why do you know now? Why did you know at 10? And it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and we don't know. And you know everything that happened, but the news doesn't say that. Because at the same time, I'm going through my phone looking for any information I can find. And there's just no information. And so then I said, what happened? And she told me that, and what she said to me was that there were 4 kids were killed, they were stabbed, and that there were 2 roommates there who locked themselves in their bedrooms because they were scared, but they heard a lot of noise, but it's a party house, so maybe they didn't know what was happening. And I said, hold on a minute. I said, did they call 911? She goes, I don't know, but that is what I was told. That is what and I did correct it with the FBI as soon as I learned that this is not working. It's not right. So a lot of kids were there early in the morning. Mm-hmm. They were there early in the morning. 8 o'clock. That's what she said. It seems like I think the sorority sister might have stayed at my daughter's house or not, but knew at 8:30, and there was a narrative discovered and built, and 2 people who were really important to the case I don't think they did it. I think they thought it was a shakedown. I do not think any student did it.
Right.
But I think that they all
nobody told you that, right? That's something that when it comes to the shakedown stuff.
Well, I know
that's not something that your daughter told you that she thought it was a shakedown.
Oh no, that I was told. No, okay. I was told that.
You were told what? When were you told that?
It was a drug house that they were there. The creeper was there, and there were people there.
Okay. Hold on. Who told you this? And when was this told?
My child told me this. This was in the beginning.
She was told by the student from University of Idaho?
The student's girlfriend from University of Idaho.
Okay. So where did she get that information from?
My daughter told me is that she got it from the Pi-Phi.
Oh, she got it from the sorority.
Yeah, she got it from the sorority. That's what she told me.